A dirty scalp equals to hair growth. Our hair loves water. No negative talk about our hair. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Shalene. Welcome to the channel and welcome to today's episode of how to grow out your natural hair without protective styles. So in today's episode, we're going to talk about two things. The first thing is going to be a hair care routine, and the second thing is going to be how to detangle your natural hair on wash day. So for the first thing, natural hair care routine, let's talk about that. So we all know that if you want to succeed in anything, you have to plan for it. You have to set out some steps that you're going to take to achieve the goals that you want to achieve. So let's talk hair care routine. So I went ahead and I put together a hair care routine that you guys can follow, that I am also going to be following this year. So bear in mind, there's nothing set in stone here. You can always play around with it to suit your schedule. Okay, so for the first thing, we have hair wash. Hair washing is very, very important. I want us to throw away the idea that we were taught that a dirty scalp equals to hair growth. We're not going to be doing that. We're going to be moving with a clean scalp equals to healthy, long hair. Our scalp needs to be clean, it needs to be healthy, it needs to be happy, so that what grows from it can also be healthy. So we're going to be doing weekly washes. Okay, and also you should know that our hair loves water. Our hair needs to stay hydrated, it needs to stay moisturized, and the best way to do that is on wash day, where you can just absorb all of that goodness, all of that water. So we need to be washing our hair weekly because we're going to be wearing it out all the time. Okay, so that's the first thing. And the second thing is going to be detangling our hair. We're going to be detangling our hair before we wash. Okay, so if you wash your hair without detangling it first, just know that it's gonna make the tangles worse. And if it makes the tangles worse, it means detangling afterwards is gonna be even more difficult. And if it's more difficult, it means more breakage, which is what we're trying to avoid. We are trying to decrease the breakage that we're gonna get when we're detangling our hair. So detangle first, put your hair in twists, and then you shampoo it in twists. You will find that when you do this, it makes your wash day easier. For me, what I've actually discovered is the detangling part is actually the difficult part of wash day. Everything else is way easier. So detangle first before you wash your hair. It will make everything simpler. And then the next thing is going to be shampooing. So when it comes to shampooing, we're going to be using a moisturizing shampoo 2 times a month, and then we're going to be using a clarifying shampoo once a month, and we're going to be using bentonite clay mask once a month, which is going to be the first weekend of the month. So I'm also going to share on the screen with you guys what it looks like, the calendar for the shampooing part. So as you can see, I'm going to be washing my hair on Sundays. So the first Sunday was last week, where I did the bentonite clay mask on my hair. So that's how we're going to do it. First weekend, or your first wash day of the month, we're going to be using a bentonite clay mask in place of a shampoo. So I've already spoken about this. A bentonite clay mask is great for clarifying and detoxing your scalp and your hair. It refreshes your hair, it refreshes your scalp. If you have trouble with an itchy scalp, I will tell you that bentonite clay mask is going to help with it. So as you can see on the screen, it's going to be bentonite clay mask the first wash day of the month, followed by a moisturizing shampoo, then followed by a clarifying shampoo, and then followed by another moisturizing shampoo. So for the first wash day of the month, the bentonite clay one, you do a bentonite clay mask followed by a deep conditioner only. And then when we do the moisturizing shampoo, it's going to be a moisturizing shampoo followed by a deep treatment mask, which is a combination of Ayurvedic herbs and a deep conditioner. I've done a video that shows how to do this, but I'm going to do another one that's going to be updated. Okay, so every time we shampoo, we're going to be using Ayurvedic herbs plus a deep conditioner and make a mask, and we're going to use that. And when we do a bentonite clay mask, we only use a deep conditioner only. Also bear in mind that this is not a set rule. If you don't like Ayurvedic herbs, or you've never heard about them, or you just don't want to do it, you don't have to. You can always just use your deep conditioner. It's still fine. These herbs, they're just something that I learned about and I love using them, and we'll speak about them more in other videos to come. So that's how the shampooing routine will be like. So it'll be the same all over on the next coming months as well. So you always start with your bentonite clay mask, moisturizing shampoo, clarifying shampoo, and then moisturizing shampoo, and then move on to the next month. Same thing. Moving on to deep conditioning. We're never going to be skipping deep conditioning. We're going to be deep conditioning every single wash day because it's so important for our hair. We need to deep condition in order to nourish our hair and to strengthen it. So every wash day, deep conditioning. And like I said before, when we do the bentonite clay mask, it's just going to be a deep conditioner, and then when we shampoo, it's going to be Ayurvedic herbs plus a deep conditioner. Okay, and then we move on to the moisturizing part. So we're going to be moisturizing our hair 2 times a week. The first day being the day of the wash day, and then the second day would be another day during the week that you pick when you feel like your hair needs the moisture. To be honest, most weeks I actually don't need to re-moisturize my hair during the week. I actually end up not doing it because my hair still feels fine. So this is also not a set rule. It depends on how your hair feels. If you feel like your hair needs to be moisturized, then you should moisturize it. But if there's no need, then you don't have to do it. You can always wait for the next wash day. This also reduces playing in your hair too much, okay, which means less breakage for you as well. And then for moisturizing, we're also going to be doing the LCO method. So other people do the lock method, but I've found out that the LCO method works for me, which is liquid, cream, then oil. So I apply my liquid first, followed by a cream, and then I'll seal with an oil. This is what works well for my hair. If your hair likes the LOC method, which is liquid, oil, cream, then you do that. Okay, remember, you have to do what your hair loves, not just to follow everything that I do and your hair doesn't like it. Okay, then moving on to hair oiling, scalp oiling. So we're going to be oiling our scalp 3 times a week. First day being on wash day, second day being on Tuesday, and then the third day will be on Thursday. So it's Sunday, skip a day, Tuesday, skip a day, then Thursday. So 3 times a week is enough for me. Remember, you don't want to do too much to your scalp. You don't want to have build up on your scalp, especially if you're someone who's not going to be washing the hair every week. Do not over oil your scalp because it will just cause problems for you. You don't want to do it. As for me, I'm going to be washing my hair every weekend, so 3 times is fine. I won't be getting any problems with that. So you need to oil your scalp, nourish it, massage it. Okay, you don't have to do the 2 hours that other people are always talking about. Oh, massage your scalp for 2 hours. No, just a few minutes is fine. Oil, a little bit of massaging, and then you're good. And then at the bottom there, you can see that I put some reminders for you. First reminder, be gentle and patient with your hair. I cannot stress this enough. You need to be gentle with your hair. If you're rough with your hair, it's going to break. And it's not going to grow long. You're not going to retain the length that you want to retain. Please be gentle. Choose a wash day that's on a day that is chilled for you, a day that you don't have too much happening, so that you can do it relaxed, you can do it chilled, take your time with it. Don't do it in a rush, because when you do your hair in a rush, you end up just ripping through it and you cause unnecessary breakage, and we don't want that. So be gentle and be patient. Growth takes time. If your hair is in a bad state, it's going to take some time for it to become healthier. Okay. These things take time. So be patient. You don't just do a routine for 1 month and then you're like, oh, no, I'm giving up. I'm not sick. No, no. This takes time. So take your time. Be patient. Okay. The health will come, the growth will come. Yeah. So, second thing, find a routine that works for you and stick to it. If your hair likes if your hair likes to be moisturized twice a week, then moisturize it twice a week. If it's fine with once a week, do it once a week. Okay. Don't just do things because other people are doing it or other people are saying you should do this or you should do that. No, find a routine that works for you and stick with it, and a routine that fits in your schedule. And do not jump on trends. What I mean by jumping on trends is if you hear, oh, there's this product that works well for hair now, or oh, there's this DIY thing that works for you now, and then you jump on it. Don't do that. If you already have products that work good for you here, stick with those products, use those products. They are working fine. There's no need to be changing and running after new products. There's always new products coming out. We're not chasing products. There's always going to be new DIY recipes. We're not chasing those. If you already have something that works for you, stick with that. However, I know it's different for people who are new to natural hair, who don't know what works for the hair. There's going to be a lot of experimenting, a lot of trying out products to find what works for your hair. If you're in that stage, fine, you can experiment as much as you want. But once you find something that works for you, stick with it, okay? Next thing is love and embrace your hair for what it is. Again, if you're new to natural hair, you're going to find out that it's very different from relaxed hair. The texture is different. The caring it needs, the love it needs, it's all different. Okay, so you're going to have to love it and embrace it for what it is. It looks different. It feels different. You notice that from the videos that I'm going to share, the week in my hair videos, you're going to notice that what my hair looks like on Monday is going to be different from what it looks like on Tuesday, on Wednesday, and on Friday. What I mean is our hair changes every single day. It looks different. It does not look the same every day. What a twist out looks like on Monday is not going to look like that on Wednesday. It changes. So you need to embrace that change, love it and enjoy it, whether it's super defined, whether it's frizzy, you need to love your hair no matter what it looks like. Okay. Then the last and very important thing, that's why it's in bold. No negative talk about our hair. We are not going to tolerate that. I don't want to hear, oh, my 4C hair could never. Yes, your 4C hair could never, because you're trying to make it become something that it's not. You're trying to make it act like straight hair when it's not straight hair. Okay, we don't want any negative talk. We don't want to hear, oh, look at my 4C hair, this and that. Oh, my arms hurt on wash day. Oh, this and that. No negative talk, please. You should know that you need to speak positive upon your hair. You need to speak life into your hair. When you speak life into something, it will just grow and flourish and become the best version of what it can ever be. But if you speak negatively and talk down upon it, it's not going to work out. Okay, so we're here with a positive attitude towards our hair. No negative speaking, please. Not even in the comments. We don't want that. Let's speak positively. We want to hear the positive comments. We want to hear you talking about great things about your hair. We know you're learning a lot. Accept that you're learning a lot, but don't speak negatively about it. Yes, it can take time on wash days to do it, to wash it, to take care of it, but this is all learning and this is all new to us, right? No one ever taught us this. If you had grown up knowing how to take care of your natural hair all your life, you would not be complaining about, oh, it takes time, or shrinkage, or this, because it would have been normal, because that's all you've known since you were born. But this is all new to us, and so we need to just be positive have a positive mind about it, and our hair will just grow and flourish. Okay, so that's what I had for the hair care routine plan. Now we're gonna move on to detangling. So I actually have errands to run right now, so I'm not gonna show you how to detangle your hair right now. I'm just gonna go out and I'll come back real quick and I'll show you guys how to detangle your hair for wash day, because I actually want to wash my hair tomorrow. So what I actually do is I detangle my hair the night before to cut down on time on my wash day. So I want to come back real quick and show you guys how to detangle your hair. So I'll catch you later. Hi guys, I'm back. It's time to show you how to detangle your natural hair for wash day. So first things first, you have to section your hair. In fact, I've gone too forward. You're gonna need a few things. First off, you're gonna need some hair oil. This is just an empty bottle of my Ayurvedic hair growth oil, and I just put in here some olive oil and grapeseed oil. You can use whatever oil that you like or whatever oil that you have available. And you need some water. This is the most important thing. Water, water, water. And then some scrunchies. You need some satin scrunchies. And a pair of scissors to cut off any knots that I might come across. So first things first, I'm gonna section my hair into 4 sections, and then I'm gonna section those 4 sections into smaller sections, and then I'm gonna work through those ones. So let's get into it. So when it comes to the water, it is the key. So be very generous with the water. Spray a lot of it. And then once you spread the water, you just massage it into your hair just like this. And when you spray the water into your hair, onto your hair, you'll notice that it will instantly start becoming softer. So you'll notice that I didn't show you anything for detangling, like a comb or a brush, because you're not going to be doing that. There's honestly no need for a comb or a brush. We're just going to be using our hands. Hey guys, so I'm done detangling my hair and putting it into this twist. So you see, you don't need anything special to do this, just some water and your favorite hair oil, and that is enough. So this is how my hair is looking now. So I'm just gonna go to bed with it like this tonight, and then tomorrow morning I'm just gonna shampoo it and do my whole hair care routine. So this is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you learned something. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.